how many of you would like to create wealth? How many of you would not want to create wealth? Let me see if you're listening. What was the special word that I used on my first question? One word. Create. Did I say how to get wealth? But can you get wealth? Yes. Like how? Steal. Or marry someone who's rich. That's one way of getting wealth. That's not a tip, ladies. That's not a tip. Okay. Get wealth. What else? Can win. Or any other way. However, what's the most sure way? To win, to get, or to create? Create. And that is how or what we will do this afternoon in the next few minutes. So again, my name is Mon Battung, and welcome to Creating Your Wealth Waze. Another word, okay? So, given that we are spending a few minutes this afternoon together, is it okay if I tell you about my background? Okay, thank you very much. As mentioned by Joanna earlier, I'm a corporate person. I worked for my entire 22 years working experience simply because that's what I learned from my dad. My dad was a career person. Okay? So that's what I did. Same thing, 21 years. But then somewhere in the middle part of those 21 years, something happened. Okay? My dad died. Okay? That was my first bout with, of course, losing a loved one. But something good came out from that very difficult time. In 2008 specifically, my mom called all of us, we were 3 children, called of us, said, "Lika, punta kayo sa bahay, mag-lunch tayo." So, okay. Me and my 2 sisters, we went to our house to have lunch. After lunch, my mom said, "Alam niyo mga anak, wala naman talaga kaming napamana sa inyo. May madrama ba kay nanay? Nakaka-relate ba kayo sa madramang nanay?" Ayan. Okay, good. Wala naman kami napamana sa inyo ng tatay nyo kung hindi ang inyong pag-aaral. Diba? Relate, ano? Sabi niya, pero meron kasing natirang pera. Saan galing, ma? Kasi yung daddy ninyo may insurance policy na binili niya nung bago pa lang kaming kasal. Kasi kinulit siya nung ahente sa opisina. Buti na lang pala, nagpakulit ang tatay ko, no? So there was money that came from the insurance proceeds. It was enough to pay the remaining hospital fees because my dad was hospitalized. It was able to pay for the funeral services, and there was something left for us children. So in 2008, I came across a big amount of money. Sige, para malinaw sa lahat, it's 200,000. Is 200,000 big? Yes. For somebody like me who was earning around 25,000 a month, that was big. And somehow, normally, my normal reaction would have been, I want to spend that money or to buy something. Okay, like maybe I want to buy maybe down payment for a car or something or gadgets or whatever. But then, because it came from my dad, and because the reason the money came from me was through his death, the thing that came into my mind was this: I want this money to last a long time. Okay, whatever it happens, I want it to last a long time. And that was when I started to find ways to grow money, to grow my money, to invest. Dun siya nag-start. Okay? So in 2008, so that's only 11 years ago. So that parang fast-tracked my journey into finance. Okay? How to creating wealth. In the last 11 years, I've accumulated 5 properties. I have investments in UITFs, if you're familiar with that. I used to have investments in mutual funds. Now UITFs na lang siya. I have life insurance policies to protect me and my wife together with our family for our children. I have corporate bonds. And I do trading. Okay? But later, you'll know which of this really ba talaga yung nakakapag-create ng wealth. Okay? Would you like to know that? All right. Now, the title actually of this topic is Creating Your Wealth Waze. Okay? How many of you are familiar with Waze? Gumagamit ng Waze. Actively gumagamit ng Waze. Araw-araw gumagamit ng Waze. Ayan. Ako yan. Bakit? My last 3 years of employment, I was in sales. Okay, I was in sales and I live in Parañaque and my assignment was in Quezon City. Okay? And Manila. So, normally I'm a southern person. I don't know the ins and outs of Quezon City. So, I use Waze. So, normally, Waze would start somewhere, well, of course, where I start, home. Right? Do you see that blue dot when you start? Okay. And then, let's say, some time ago, I went to my home province, Tuguegarao. It was the home province of my dad. It's actually the first time I've been there since I was 8 years old, I think. So it was a long journey. So something like a little bit of this, and then it had a line like this, and then like that. Something like that, yeah. So this is why my Waze map. Now, what did I say creating wealth through Waze? Okay. If you look at this, it's composed of 4. Okay, 4 places or 4 things. Number 1 is this. What's this again? Your starting point, your home. This. Imagine, who's here from the south? 1 lang? 2. Okay. What's this? South Super Highway. This is EDSA. This is NLEX. And then, somewhere along the mountains of the Sierra Madre, you have to travel that before you reach my destination, which is the hometown of my dad, which is Tuguegarao. Okay? Okay. Yan yung alam nila, di ba? Yan din yun. Okay. So, if I were to break this down, 4 lang siya. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. So how do you create wealth in 4 steps? Okay, number 1, home. Home is the start. Okay, it does not matter where you are right now. If you are creating wealth already in one way or another, okay, every time you create wealth, it is singular. Okay, let me get that first. Singular, meaning you have one start and you have one destination. Waze doesn't work if, meron siyang add a stop, pero you still have one final destination, correct? Yan. So whenever you start to create wealth, it must have a start and a destination. Okay, that's the number 1 thing. Now, how do you start? Dito muna tayo. Start simply means, what do you have right now that you can use to create wealth? Okay. For some, it's as simple as money. Kailangan ko ng money. O sige, let's talk about money. If you talk about money, starting point is your income. Okay? So how many here are earning active income? By active income, I mean you have a job. Or you exchange your time for money. How many are earning passive income already? Okay, good. So we have a very good mix of active and passive income earners. Okay, that's good. So active income is the start of any wealth. Okay, di ba sabi nga natin, you cannot get it, you cannot win it, you have to create it. So to create it, it must come from something. And that is, for most of us, like something same that happened to me, active income. So that's the starting point. Do not even think of starting to grow your money if hindi pa secured ito. Di ba? Babiyahe ka na hindi mo nilalak yung bahay mo. Wala namang gumagawa nun. Di ba? Agree? Agree. So, secure mo muna to. Make sure you have stable income. Okay. What if your income is on the small side? Okay, like last Friday, I was in Quezon talking to public school teachers. Their salary is 15,000 a month. So, sir, paano kami? Diba? So, what did I tell them? O sige, you have a small active income right now. Di ko naman pwede sabihin sa kanila umalis sa pagka-teacher, di ba? So, you're a teacher right now. Think of ways now. What you can do. Side hustle. What can you do on your spare time? So, biglang may lumabas. One teacher said, actually, may nag-o-offer sa akin. Ponduhan ko lang daw, and then siya yung gagawa nung mga itlog na pula. Diba? So yun, para siya yung mag-finance, somebody else will do it, and then they split the income. O sabi ko, there. That's one way of doing it. So, kumbaga parang sort of saying, that is how you will start creating wealth. You cannot say, this is my income, hanggang dito lang ako, eto lang ako. Wala na akong gagawin. Find a way. One teacher has 2 teaching jobs. Sabi ko, yan, good. So, kumbaga parang rumaraket talaga siya. So, kulang na nga sabi ko, magbenta kayo ng tapa, tosino, longganisa. But no, hindi na uso ngayon yun. But we had some teachers who were life insurance agents. Oh, good. Again, good. So, kumbaga parang find ways. If you have one income, make it double, triple, eventually, until you get enough so that you can start putting your money somewhere else to create wealth. Now, syempre, napakadami. Dito, pag nandito ka na, eto na yung ready na yung funds mo at handa ka nang patakbuhin yung pera mo. Okay? Now, this is tricky. Why? If you get this right, you will reap the benefits. If you get this wrong, you may either, on a good day, balik taya, meaning you save your money at least, but on the worst day, you might lose all your money. Okay? I know because I have lost money in 2 scams. Despite of what happened to me in the last 11 years, 2 scam pa rin ang napasok ko. Okay? Because that's life, and because, alam mo na yung mentality ng Pinoy madalian ang gusto Yeah? So, but here kasi, in a highway, diba, you can run at 100 kilometers per hour, right? Even 120 fast. Okay? In the same way, ito na yung mag-grow na yung money mo. Pabayaan mo na siya. Let it grow as fast as it can. Okay? And then, there will come a time when you will have to safe keep your money. Darating ka sa point na kailangan mong mag-drive ng hindi masyado mabilis, hindi masyado mabagal. So what does that mean? Okay? Have you ever heard of the statement, invest and forget? Yes? That is utterly wrong. Okay? That is wrong. No, if you forget where you put your money, if you forget what happened to it, it means out of sight, out of mind, hindi mo na alam kung ano mangyayari dyan. There is no bulletproof investment. Wala. Lahat ng investment may up and down. Paano kung after 15 years, kinalimutan mo siya, pagdating, down yung market. Sabi nila kasi tataas to Yeah. Wala na. So do not invest and forget. Di ba sabi nga natin, sinecure mo, and then aralin mo to. Focus. When you're driving at 100 kilometers per hour, pwede ba makapagkwentuhan ng ganyan sa katabi mo? Hindi. Focus on the road. Ganun din. Kung ano yung chinus mo dito, okay, focus, attention. Okay? But, does that mean para kang kabayo na may tapaohong ganun? Hindi. Why? Focus and attention enough so that it can speed up on its own with minimal supervision from you. Okay? Then, and only then, am I advising you, ang NLEX po, 4 ang lanes. Hindi ka pwedeng nasa isang lane lang, lumipat ka ng lane. Di ba? Same with investing, same with creating wealth. Meron ka ng isa, once it's up and running, let it run, and then focus on another, but still looking at your original. Okay? The name of the game is numbers. Okay? We are not at the level of the Taipans na isang kumpanya lang, bilyon-bilyon na yung kinikita. Wala tayo doon. So we're at the level of normal Filipinos who needs to accumulate and multiply our earning capabilities. Everything clear so far? Yeah. So ganun din siya. Eventually, take care of it, and then eventually, time will come when you will have to get those money, and hopefully that will be enough, okay, to fund our future. Now, just one more thing. choosing which vehicle, choosing which product, choosing which asset to buy, okay, I only have one advice, and that is to learn from the rich. Learn from who? The rich. The rich make their money in three assets only. Okay? What's the first one? Business. Second? What's the third? Real estate. This is the blueprint. This is the template of all the taipans. One quick example, Henry C. Henry C. has a business. Alam primary business nila? Mall. SM sila nag-start. And then eventually, they develop their real estate business, SMDC, di ba? And then, paper assets po ng mga taipans ay hindi basta paper assets, they're banks. All taipans have their own banks. Okay? So how do we now apply this template to us when we choose the kind of assets that we will invest our money in? Okay? So, definitely, number one po, business. It took me 21 years, but then hindi pa naman siguro huli ang lahat, di ba? What I did kasi was the last two. Kasi dito ako may possibility na gawin. So, until I resigned from my work, hindi ako makapag-business. But then what I did was to combine business and real estate. 5 properties, 4 are rentals. 1 is land banking. So maybe in the future ko siya, So I combined these two to become my business and then invested in paper assets, which of course I mentioned kanina. Okay? Now, I guess the number one question, if I can read all of your minds, is am I earning millions right now? Yes? Yes. Am I earning millions? No. No. Pastor, bakit ka retired? Wala ka namang million. I own assets in the millions, but I don't earn millions. Okay? I'm at a level where my passive income is more than my expenses, which means I'm okay. Okay? But wala pa ako sa level ng mga taipan. Wala pa doon. Do I want to reach that level? Who knows? Maybe in the next 11 years again, I can reach that. Maybe. But right now, I am okay. How many of you would like to be just okay? Right? To be financially secured or financially free? Magkaiba po yan eh. Okay? Financially secured and financially free. Okay. Yung two things na yun kasi, Robert Kiyosaki defines differently. Robert Kiyosaki said he was financially free in 1989, okay, when their income was more than their expenses, but they became financially free in 1994, 5 years after the book and the game boomed. Then they became financially free. Okay? I'm financially secured as of 2018. Do I want to become financially free? Yes. Okay? But if I do not reach that, I just stay here being financially secured, am I okay? Yes. Yes also. Okay? So that's why just focus on these three asset classes. 4 easy steps. Okay, create your base, create your income, which is your base, and then choose the asset that you will be using, let it run, and then jump, and then there will come a time, monitor it. If you need to pull it out, reallocate it, do it, and then when the time comes, at a certain age, or a certain date, then you pull the money out. No ifs, no buts. That's your goal, a date or an age, then respect it. Okay? And then continue living your life. Agree? All right. So with that, let's open up our questions. Alam ko, napakadaming questions na ating naiisip. Sige. Who would like to start? Yes, ma'am. Your name, please. Nova. Hi, Nova.
Hello.
Yes.
You said you're a former life insurance agent? Or
Okay, so finish the question first. No. Ah, yes, I do. Am I still, oh, that's the question. Okay, so am I still a licensed financial advisor? Okay. I never became a financial advisor. Okay, but I do have the licenses. Why? Because I became an area manager. So as an area man, hindi ako dumaan dun sa pagiging ano talaga, agent or sales officer. I became a manager and then I was supervising sales officers. Now, for those who are knowledgeable, ang operations namin noon was bank assurance. We are the life insurance marketing inside banks. So that's what I was doing for the last 3 years of my working career. Did I answer your question, ma'am? Thank you. Other questions? Yes.
What if a person really knows that she or he is into business, but for now, she or he doesn't know what business she was in?
Okay, so the question was, what if there's a person right now who's really interested in a business, but right now unsure of what business to go into? Is that correct? Okay. Business is not about what you want. Okay? Business is what other people want. Okay? That's the common problem of entrepreneurs. They have a good idea, they like it, but when they do it, the other people are not really buying it. Or they don't reach a critical mass to become a success. Okay? So, a business, number one, parang sinabi ni Sir Don kanina, di ba? It has to be in your sweet spot. Oh, nagamit ko. It has to be in your sweet spot. Your gift, your passion, and your purpose. Okay? So, actually, that's a very good question kasi ganun din ang nangyari sa akin. Okay? As I said kanina, my business, minix ko siya with real estate because that's what I could do back then. Okay? But right now, having been freed from employment, then I am now looking at business models. And of course, number one is maybe, since I like talking to people, I'm a freelance trainer, and therefore, a training company is number one on my agenda. Okay? So that's the number one. So, bakit ko gusto mag-training? Kasi, around 8-9 years ago, there's this questionnaire that I answered in my second company. So there was a seminar, and then I answered questions. But there was one question that really stuck me. That question was, what makes you, when are you happy at your job? And then when I wrote down my answer, I said, I am happy in my job when I help other people. So helping is not like somebody needs a report, so he asks from me, I make a report and then send it. No, that's not helping. It's like somebody comes to me and says, Mon, can you help me with this? I want to learn this, I want to do this. And then I help. Afterwards, hindi ko lang pakita, pero parang teary-eyed. Alam mo, yung ganun, nagpo-flow yung happiness. So, if that is the thing that brings, whatever it is that brings that to you, then that could be something that you could do for a business. Okay, but just remember, yung natin kanina, it's not what we want, it's what the market wants, what the clients wants. Okay? Did I answer your question? Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
What are the factors that you consider when you finally decide to do business?
Okay. Very interesting question. Why did I finally quit? Of course, the most obvious there is the income versus the passive income versus the active income. Okay, or the passive income versus the expenses. Okay, that's the number one thing. Okay, now, that's very interesting because I love my job. Okay, I'm a very happy employee. I'm your model employee. On Sunday night, when people are saying, Monday na naman bukas, I'm like, yes, it's Monday again. Because I love my job. I love it. Even yung mag-travel ako ng 3 hours to Quezon City every day, okay lang sa akin yun. Lahat ng mga audio, lahat ng mga CDs ko, napapakinggan ko. I make it. So I'm very happy employee. I really loved what I was doing. I love the people I was working with. I don't have any problems with my boss. Nothing. Okay. But aside from the passive income over expenses, it's the mission. It's finding the mission. Okay? My mission was I have a way of understanding things that I can hopefully translate into explaining to people about finances, like what we did right now. Okay? I think there was a mission, and I think there are many, many Filipinos who will benefit from that mission, and I want to reach out to them. And the one thing that would be holding me back would be being employed. So actually, the good thing here is that, as I said, I was employed in a life insurance company. In the last 3 months alone, 3 months, May, June, July, I've worked with 3 insurance companies already. Giving talks, giving seminars. And I won't be able to do this if I was employed. So now I am free. Whoever needs me, I am there. If your mission and my mission coincide, I am there. That's why I was in Quezon last Friday. That's why I am here right now in front of you. That's why I volunteer in Millionaire Mind Intensive. Okay? That's why I'm doing all of these things, because it's the mission. Did I answer your question, ma'am? Thank you very much. Okay? Any last questions? Can have one more. Okay, so if that's everything, thank you once again for being here today. Again, you can watch this video, re-watch this video, okay, on the YouTube and Facebook pages of Laurel's Enterprises. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can follow me at Roadmap to Millions on Facebook. Okay, with that, thank you very much.